All right, people, what is up, and welcome to the first installment or the first video of this new series that we're going to be doing, Wild Game Wednesdays. So every Wednesday, I'm going to be posting pretty much a cooking or a recipe video for you guys with, well, pretty self-explanatory wild game. So whether that's fish that we caught down in Galveston or wherever we caught them, or whether it's some venison from a deer that we shot, or a wild hog, quail, dove, I don't really know. Really any wild game, it doesn't matter. But every single Wednesday, we're just gonna be posting a short little video showing y'all some really delicious and amazing recipes that you can use for your own wild game. So for this first week, we're gonna be doing a smoked venison backstrap, which turned out super good. I hope y'all enjoy. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. So first thing I did was I took my backstrap, cleaned it up, cut off all that silver skin, as you can see right here, and then we went ahead and salted it, because my plan is to put this in a Ziploc bag or in a vacuum seal bag. You can do whatever you want, whatever you have, and then put it in the fridge for 24 hours to let that salt completely penetrate the meat. So I put a ton of salt on it, and then I went ahead and vacuum sealed it up, just like you're seeing right now. Got a real good seal on it so everything was locked in, and then I went ahead and threw it into the fridge. So after 24 hours in the fridge, I took it out, cut it open, laid it on the board, and it was time to start seasoning it up. So for the seasoning, you can of course do whatever you want. For me personally, I did quite a bit of different seasonings on here. So we already have it salted, so I wouldn't do anything that has too much salt, but I started off with this charcoal seasoning. So this gives it a nice color, and it also gives it that nice crust that you want on any smoked tenderloin or any smoked backstrap or anything like that. So we gave it a nice healthy amount of that charcoal infused seasoning. The next thing I added was some garlic powder, because who doesn't like a nice garlic flavor on a piece of red meat, right? It's pretty much a necessity. Next up on the list of seasoning was this hardcore amplify. So this kind of just gives it an umami flavor. Definitely optional, you don't have to add it at all. It brings out a lot of that just beefy, real good red meat flavor that everyone loves. And the very last thing that we're gonna add is some black pepper. And I like coarse ground pepper. That's just a personal preference. You can do whatever you want. Now that we have all the seasonings added, as you can see, I patted it down and then I picked it up and rolled it around on the pan to make sure that I had every single side completely covered in seasoning. You don't want to miss anything. That's going to help with the crust and just make sure that you have flavor all the way through. As you can see, there's a healthy amount of it all over here, completely covered, a pretty thick layer. So before I put the meat on the grill, I went ahead and added some wood chips that I had soaking in water. That will produce a lot more smoke than just straight charcoal. As you can see, I had the grill at around 200 to 250. Anywhere in that range is good for smoking like this. We laid the backstrap on the grill and then let it go. So 2 hours later, I went ahead, took the meat off the grill, and as you can see, it looks good right here. It has a nice crust, but I'll be completely honest with y'all guys. I let the grill get a little too hot and I overcooked it by about 10 degrees. So you'll see whenever I cut into it right here, it's not that beautiful rare, medium rare that you're looking for, but it was medium. So it was still good, it was still juicy, and the flavor was amazing. If you're gonna do this yourself, I'd say just watch it a little more carefully than I do and have that grill closer to 200 than 250. You wanna smoke for about 2 to 4 hours. Like I said, I did this one for 2 hours and this is how it turned out. There y'all go, and as y'all saw, it turned out pretty good. Now I will say I did overcook it. Like I said in the video, I did overcook it by about 5 to 10 degrees, so I should have pulled it off a little bit sooner, let the grill get too hot, but oh well, what can you do, right? It still turned out great and the flavor was amazing, super smoky, and then that coarse ground black pepper I think is a ticket. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Definitely recommend trying this out if you have a backstrap laying around. You know, you could use one of those electric smokers, a pellet grill, whatever you can just to get the smoke flavor on that meat. Cook it low and slow and it'll turn out delicious, I guarantee it. But y'all go ahead and leave a comment down below and let me know any recipes that you want me to try out, or really any type of wild game that you want to see me cook on here, and we'll try to find something to cook up. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment down below like I just said. Subscribe if you're not already. If you are, like always guys, thank you so very much. I just got back from fishing right now, caught a few fish. You're gonna have to wait to see it in the next video. I think it'll be a good one, but until then, that's all I have for y'all right now, and peace.